Hello YouTube, this is a Satsu 5 just picking up a package from FedEx. What can I say about FedEx? They have disappointed me more times than I can count. Hopefully we'll have an unboxing video worth unboxing. The seam of the box that you would normally cut with a knife and that has the white mailing label is completely cut down the center, and the box is pretty much open on both sides of the box. Where you tape it to the box, tape the tape to the box, it's pretty much open, and there's just one cross tape going around across the seam. Instead of going down the seam like it would have from the manufacturer or the mailer, it's going across. So there's not a whole lot holding the box closed at this point. I only have one thing apparently in the box that I can think of. It's just going to be one item or one box within the box, if we can say anything. But yeah, it has me kind of worried. And on top of that, FedEx just has a bad reputation with me for doing a subpar job. I order stuff from eBay, from B&H and stuff like that, and a lot of times when you spend a good chunk of money, they'll want you to sign for it to make sure that you get the product and that no one steals it off your perch. I'll try to schedule to have one of my family members at the house if I have to be at work and they don't have to be. And we've had at least one time where they came up and there was a car in the carport, and they didn't knock or anything. They just walked up, looked, and drove off without delivering the package. And they did do that around the time period that they said they were going to deliver. So then I was like, okay, I don't have anybody to pick up for me today, so I took off work. And my goal was to stay until 12, where they were going to originally deliver the box. The FedEx man ended up showing up at like 7 in the afternoon. And then he showed up, I was waiting for him, and dogs started barking and stuff, and I went out there to meet him. He looked in the FedEx truck, and he was like, "Sorry, dude, they put it on the wrong truck." I was like, "Seriously? First y'all refused to deliver it, and now you put it out on the wrong truck." So I try not to be too harsh or anything. I try to keep a open mind to mistakes and stuff, but it's frustrating. And yesterday they were supposed to deliver the package at 12, or before 12. The tracking number said will be delivered by 12. And so I had someone staying at my house until 12. They had their own stuff to do, and they showed up at 1:49, which was unfortunate. And so anyways, after the failed delivery attempt, I went on the FedEx app. I have the app, and I have an account, and they have an option where you can tell them to leave it at a business, and you can pick it up at that business, like Walgreens and stuff. Like a lot of times, Walgreens and other businesses will do FedEx stuff. They'll ship things for you, and you can actually receive your product from them, or your package. And so the closest one to me on the FedEx app was Dollar General. I was like, man, Dollar General, that's a weird one. I would never have thought that Dollar General would do FedEx stuff. So I scheduled Dollar General, which is about 11 minutes away from where I work, to pick up stuff. And I get a phone call around 12 saying that, the first they asked, "Hey, is this Austin?" And I was like, "Yes." And they're like, "Did you want a package delivered to Dollar General?" And I was like, "Yeah." traffic is a little tricky here. I said, yeah, that's why I chose to have it delivered. I'll pick it up from there. He says, oh, sorry, that's not a FedEx drop-off point. I was like, really? The app must have got it wrong, which they did, and which, you know, is slightly inconvenient. But I said, well, can you hold it at the FedEx office and I come pick it up? And they said, yeah, we can do that. So I told them to hold it at the office and I'll come pick it up, and the box is pretty much open. Now, I'd be kind of surprised. I wouldn't be so surprised if this was coming overseas, but this is coming from B&H. So that's like New Jersey, New York, somewhere around there. And it was overnight shipping. I ordered it. It was right after Shabbat. No, it was right before Shabbat. The owners of B&H are Hasidic Jews, and they close for the Sabbath on Shabbat. And I ordered right before they closed, and then it was going to be delivered theoretically Monday. And so I'm just a little bit irritated that the box is basically open. I will do an unboxing after I get home and stuff, and then we'll go on from there and see what's what. I don't normally have issues with B&H, but I have had some history with FedEx being kind of lame. So that's it. That's the video. I'll see you soon. Hello YouTube, this is a Satsu 5. Here's the package. As you can see, it is cut right through the center seam. It's open that much, and yeah, and it has the original non-tampering tape, so you know that they cut through the tamper tape. And I couldn't read the tamper tape because I cut through it, but I was apparently supposed to open it in front of the carrier. Couldn't really do because the FedEx office doesn't allow knives, although I could probably rip it. But there's only supposed to be one box in here, and that box is supposed to come with everything that I need, other than, well, some extra accessories. This has to be HSI, or Department of Home Security, New Jersey, that they're stationed at. But, good. This box looks like it's in good shape. For those who haven't been following me, I've been selling a lot of my collectible knives on eBay and other places. I've been selling them on Instagram. I've been selling them on eBay, Instagram, and Facebook. And I wanted to get me a mirrorless camera. This is a Canon EOS R8, and I was looking at this. Originally I was looking at the RP, I think is what it's called, REP or whatever, and that's just a terrible camera. It was just, you know, not the best. And then I found the Nikon Z5. And the Nikon Z5 looked really good, but it didn't have the articulating viewing mirror. Or not mirror, but viewing, what you call it, screen. So I got a charger, got a battery, got instructions, camera strap, got the lens, which is good, the camera body. Anyways, I was looking at the Nikon Z5, but it didn't have this, which is very important to me because I do vlogging style videos. I self-film a lot, and this is a lot more versatile than just having a tilting screen that tilts like this. And for some reason, Nikon really likes the tilting screen. And I'm looking for a introductory, intermediate mirrorless camera, and those were the ones in my price range. Or these were the ones in my price range. And this one, basically the deciding factor was that this one had this articulating viewing screen. Now, something that really sucks about this camera, it has a very limited battery life. So, it doesn't count batteries by hours or minutes, but it counted them like with how many shots you get. And this gets like maybe like 200 shots before it goes out. I can't remember exactly. It has a very teeny tiny battery. I'm going to have to do a comparison video between this and my DSLR Canon. They do sell a grip extension, which makes this considerably bigger, that holds 2 of these, so you get double the battery life. So I really want 3 batteries. I want 2 for the grip module that I want to eventually get, and I want 1 that'll fit in here by itself. And so that way I should theoretically always have a charged battery wherever I go. This thing is tiny compared to my DSLR. It's lightweight. The difference between a mirrorless camera and a DSLR is that a DSLR has a mirror, and it has an optical eyepiece. So when you look through this on a DSLR or a SLR, you're seeing a image being projected by a mirror. And when you take a picture, the mirror lifts up, exposes the film, if it's a film camera, or the image sensor, if it's a digital sensor, and then the mirror closes back down, and you'll often get a click or a clack, or you sometimes, if it's a big mirror, you'll get mirror slap or mirror shake if you're doing long exposures. This gets rid of the mirror. And actually, this viewfinder right here is digital. You're not seeing image reflecting off a mirror. You're seeing it's like a little tiny TV in there. And so, speaking of which, does this have an extra battery? No, it does not. And I need a memory card, which I thought I needed a memory card. But anyways, when you get rid of the mirror, you get a much more compact camera. And with this camera, you get a lot of features that the expensive Canons don't have. Like it does like 20 to 40 shots per second when you do kind of automatic mode. You know, when you get it in a certain mode and you hold down the shutter button, it'll take a significant amount of pictures per second. That way, if you're doing wildlife photography as the bird's taking off, you can get the perfect shot that you need. This has a lot of other different features too, but one of those features is not an extended battery. And pretty much, if they put an extended battery on this thing, it'll be a little bit bigger, and it'll pretty much overshadow or sell the more expensive cameras. This doesn't have the joystick, which I don't really use the joystick on mine. This is the first time of me attempting to use a joystick. But anyways, I'm really excited about using this camera. I really wanted to get this camera before I went to the beach. This is going to be probably my last beach trip of the summer. And I got a new camera from my grandmother, my step-grandmother, and she's just thrilled that I got her old camera that she gave me and took it to the beach and shot with it. It's the Kodak Brownie Hawkeye, and she was just thrilled that I shot with it. And then she found some other old cameras, and she gave them to me. And so I want to show my appreciation by taking the one that I know works and shooting with it. It takes 620 film. I can modify 120 film to shoot in it. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to shoot 120 film in it and get that developed, and hopefully I'll have some good images. And I got a pretty cool camera coming in the mail from eBay, which
I think even you as tactical people will be interested in. It's honestly probably more interesting than this. And it's an antique. And it's kind of tactical related. So that's it. I'm a Satsu 5, and I'm out.